I've had clients who contact me through my website who have seen the pictures of the cabin and have said it really looks like the kind of place that I would feel safe and enjoy spending time in. And so the cabin has often been that unique point of difference for me in a crowded space, to be able to say the cabin is a bit different too. Hi, my name is Gayle and I'm a therapist, a counsellor, and I use my Arctic cabin for therapy. I've been working as a therapist for about 5 years. I've been doing agency work, going to a traditional office, white painted walls, very kind of sterile, warm but sterile environment. I wanted to start my own private practice, and I knew that I wanted something a bit different, but also a space that the space itself would feel like a healing space. So I knew I wanted some kind of cabin that felt like a really calming space. We'd been looking at just square cabins, to be honest, sheds type cabin. And it was only when we saw one at a show that was set up with a barbecue and everything, it struck me straight away what a calming environment the space was. And when people come for therapy, often the environment is really important to get that initial impression, to be able to feel that this could be a healing space, could be somewhere where they can start a journey to feeling better. And so as soon as I sat down and experienced that with the wood and the light, I thought, yeah, this could be a really powerful space for healing. And Arctic cabins were really helpful. They had ideas that I wouldn't have thought of. For example, having those big windows. The whole process from start to finish was, I can't fault it really. I do online therapy, and I also offer equine-assisted therapy, which is a longer session where we spend time with the horses outside, and then we come into the cabin for about half an hour afterwards just to process how they've experienced spending time with the horses and how they're feeling. And so being able to have the cabin right next to the horses' field so that clients can move between those two spaces was really, really important. It kind of does some of the work for me in terms of therapy. People come from very busy lives, often very anxious, or they're dealing with grief, or they're dealing with a number of mental health issues. And this is somewhere completely different that feels natural and feels warm and welcoming. And that in itself helps me to provide that really safe therapy environment for them. Purchasing an Arctic cabin for me has set me up on the road to my own, to my therapy business. So it's been a joy to work from it really, not just for myself, but the feedback I get from the clients. I've absolutely no regrets. It's a lovely space, and I sometimes come up here even when I'm not working and just spend time up here because it's just a really nice space to get away from it all. Yeah, I absolutely love it in here.